Hello everybody. We're going to talk about Dorf Eigen art. It's a cultural association in the county of Kassel in a little village. The village is called Zierenberg-Oelshausen. I would like to introduce my interview partner, Alina Hanske-Vogt. She's going to explain us everything about Dorf Eigen art. She belongs to the board of the cultural association, and I'm glad that we can talk about it. So, can you perhaps shortly introduce yourself and then describe the project roughly?
Yes. It's nice that you're having us, the Dorf Eigen art. So yes, I'm Alina Hanske-Vogt from the Dorf Eigen art Verein. So we are roughly about 5 people who are working around the process. So we are trying to exhibit every 5 years art in the village. So it's all about, the project is all about having art in the rural areas, so that the people from there can go, or having the art at their own houses and don't need to go to the big city or whatever. And also I think the project is very much about the interesting communication between the artworks and the village. So it could be that you can find art in a slaughterhouse, or you can find art in a garden tab or whatever. So you have to go through the village and to find the art. So that's very, very nice. And you go to the very private rooms. So everyone in the project opens their very own private to be open for 1 week.
Yeah, it sounds great. So every 5 years, the village people open their houses for artists.
Yes.
And have them as a sort of cultural guest for a week. And then how many people come and visit this?
I think it's...
Well, last time it was 2019.
Yes, I think it's between 2,000, 3,000, and it keeps growing. So, and also it's very funny to talk to the guests who are coming to the exhibition, because when you're like asking why are you here, or what is the most interesting point of this. You have some people who are very interested in the art and just come to see the art, but you also have people who are just saying like, no, it's very interesting to see the kitchen from other from other people. So yes, and that's so funny, and it's so nice. And I think also that that you have in this project very very nice communication with the artists and the people where they are where they exhibit. So they're kind of guests, and some also sleep over there and having breakfast together and talking to each other with people who don't really have a big thing with art. So
it's more than 2 worlds than me.
Yes,
during the week. So when did it all begin?
It was 1997, and back then it was Sylvia Kernke. She was from the village, and she came back to the village again and said, "Oh no, it's so nice here, and we can have everything here in this village."
But I suppose there are more than 2 people by now. So how did this little community grow? I mean, how many people are you, and how many artists come?
So back then it was 21 families who exhibit art in their private rooms. Now we can talk about 25 to 30. And it also includes the church obviously. So and I think it's very much about involving people. So you ask them if they could open up if they could open their doors, and then they get involved, and then they have to talk about, then they get excited for something, and the next year they say, yeah, we can do this again. And then you ask, oh, we need some help, can you do maybe something more? Oh, yeah, we can do that. So I think it's a normal way in a village, how you involve each other, and you are talking to your sister or to your uncle or to your best friend, and every year there are some changes in the group, but there are always somebody who wants to work with or to think what else can we do in this village. After like 3 years after the last exhibition, a lot of people just
started asking.
Starting asking, like, when is the next exhibition? What can we do? Or even in the village, I think now they have a very good community, community for all the people who are involved.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of when the Dorf Eigen Art happens, then also there's the village day. Like when all people come together and have a kind of celebration around the church. It kind of links together. So yeah, it's very nice, because this in the beginning it wasn't like that. So now it begins to get linked to each other.
So people started to identify.
Yes.
Yeah,
and the Dorf Eigen Art is kind of it's a thing. Like it's awesome. You have this too, and this is very nice to have.